Floating in a world of glass, I can imitate. Got a smile worth its weight. When the mirror breaks, will someone ask? Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill, a hostage held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can even feel enough to know if I get out, will I allow another friend to try and help and fail on my account? I'm numb to the pain and hollow without. You think you've got my number figured out? A motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were
Welcome everybody to the Counter-Strike Confederation Season 11 Match Night 6. We are here in Challenger for the match of the Androids from ATO and the Masters from ACA. My name is Logan Mechatronic Ramhap, and I am here with T, Noodle. For the cast, Firehawk is behind the sticks. We're in for a good old game with a tack timeout from the first round.
Yo, I like it. They're getting in their heads. I don't think there's a comma in their name, but there's definitely a period pause in this game right beforehand. Very big matchup. Both these teams are 3-2 on opposite sides of the conferences. And it's definitely good to pull ahead a little bit early in the season. But we're going to see the Masters taking that CT side. Full roster from both sides, no subs at all, on a good old-fashioned CSGO classic, Mirage.
No subs, absolute dub. Unfortunately, not Vertigo. We had a long conversation ahead of the game about how you didn't want it to Vertigo, and I wanted to Vertigo, and that's the entire context of this. As we get into the very first round, looking like we're going to be a little bit heavy on the B setup. 2-1-2 standard from the Masters. Looks decoy over into, where is that? That's bottom mid from the T's, and it looks like it's just going to be one of those standard nice little app plays early on in this. Rax is going to be able to spot that, and Limmy comes through with the pistol. He's going to be able to spot Rax. 2 drop out, couple of USP shots go, and Snuz is able to get 2, taking the site. Triton and Rax, though, have been able to trade back, and it's a 3-on-3 once we get the plant. Quiet around the corners. Triton's able to try and get something, but can't get anything done. Jacob, 1 on the board in the round now. And get more. He's been shot down to half health. Limmy over on the bench trying to get some pot shots down. Jacob trying to bait out, and Limmy gets 1. Jacob gets another. And we're in with the Androids round to start the game off.
Yeah, pretty good contact B player, and the boys really just cooked them right there. I believe it was Snuz who got the double entry for the Androids. He's rocking a 1.11 this season so far, so he's playing pretty good, and he's definitely starting this game very strong. So it'll be interesting to see how they do with this guns, and it looks like we're seeing the Masters actually buying back here. So they really want to fight for this against these pack of Galils, AKs, and a Mac 10.
Yeah, I don't hate this. When you're on CT side, those MP9s are so good, right? A little questionable on the UMP. I mean, to be honest, you spend $50 more to have a worse weapon, but sure. There's going to be some shots through those, so Snuz will take out Triton early. There's a lot of damage onto the T's, though. There's 1 dead CT. Subliminal basically walking in his gravestone with 3 HP. Looks like we're just trying to get a little bit of space here. Limmy pokes out. Ooh, gets killed by Cryptic around the corner, and this AK from Jacob, the 1 true rifle pushed into this round, right? The other, being Galils, is now all alone in mid, though it does look like SDC has come to back up near top mid.
Yeah, it's really a tough spot for the T's right here. They don't have much information. They know Subliminal's probably tucked away in that right side, but they have nothing to bait him out here.
Yeah, they're just going to have to walk by and hope. Looks like SDC, she's jumping, trying to see. He does see Subliminal there. Gonna hope out for the peak. Okay, and there's the free kill. Jacob is gonna get shot down a lot by Bones as Bones grabs a pick onto Pig. And just Cryptic and Rax, and they're split up. Cryptic is going to not see Jacob go over top. And they look like they're grabbing the bomb, but the question is, do they commit here? It looks like they're gonna have to. Rax with a UMP, he's the last one alive, and they've gotten some nades to try and get through onto the site. He's been shot down. He's the only one left, sitting in CT with this UMP-45, and gets taken down by the Galil of SDC. Androids up 2-0.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate that Rax did not know where the bomb was, so when he didn't see anyone, didn't hear anyone on A side, he pushed out a little bit too far and got caught off guard. If he was able to push forward, get a little bit more forward position, he might have had something going for him there with the low time limit, but it just didn't happen his way. And now they're forced to do a full save here so that they can buy on round number 4.
Yeah, brutal there for Cryptic, too, having the player go up and over the sandwich position. A little bit brutal there. Looks like they're going to just try and stack their way through, but there's a team nade already. 2 kills for Limmy in, and now it's just on Crypty. He's got nothing through, and Bones is sitting in Palace wondering where his teammates went. They thought they were all having a slumber party there, but it seems that only Bones showed up.
Oh, he might be able to catch. And does
Nothing.
not. Limmy finishes the round, and now that's 3 on the board for the Androids. And now we're going to be going into the first gun round of the game, and I'm really excited to see what the Masters can bring on the table here. A new franchise to CSC, having a decent start here in the contender tier. And contender, my mistake. I believe this is challenger. And yeah, and
that's where we're at.
let's see what we do. Triton with the op had a big play a few seasons ago in the Elite Grand Finals, and now he's going to look to make it happen in the regular season.
Yeah, would like to note here that the Androids did not upgrade, and Jacob just got knifed in the back, so they are currently at a strong deficit right now. If they can pull something off here, that would be magical, especially with 2 of those players going down. 3 as I speak. 4 as it goes. Pig able to get 1 in reaction, but it looks like their time is not going to be up.
Oh, Triton with a big opping play. Definitely holding down the B site, and that's going to be very important for their economy moving forward. Being able to keep those 4 people alive, especially with that force buy in the second round. They needed that to really stabilize them. But now, after the bonus round, it's the Androids' time to bite back with this buy.
Yeah, I think STC was questioning a little bit there whether they wanted to bring an op into the round. Unsure who the opera on Androids is, but having an op on Mirage is never a bad thing. Early Molotov just to prevent the smoke that could possibly come window. It's an old opera's trick. It won't be available in Counter-Strike 2 due to the way smokes work, but still interesting thing. STC with the opener onto Subliminal. We now see a little bit of a quiet CT side, though Cryptic gets taken down while he's trying to probe into mid. And very quickly, it's a 3-on-5 for the CTs, but Jacob's been taken down to just 8 HP, and Bones is tucked so deep under Palace. The question is, do they end up clearing it, or do they clear it fully? Flash through Triton, grabs 1 back onto Jacob. That was our low HP player for the T side. And everything looks to start going. Bones is going to try and peek himself out, and Pig does get him. Pig is gotten by Bones, but the trade
Triton has an opportunity with this gap.
Yeah, Triton's got a really nice gap here, but it does look like they're smoking this. It does look like they're aware of the gap. Plant is going down for the T's, and Triton's friend Rax is 7 million miles away.
It's going to be tough here, so forced out of the bomb site, knowing that the bomb's going to be planted for the Androids. Real tough decision here to make on Triton, and it's really going to be up to him if he can get anything early.
He's gotten tagged a little bit. He knows where 1 is. He's so certain, and he does get snuz. The question is, can he get anything more? Switches over to the AK, looking to push through a little bit to the left side. Does not know Limmy now. I think he thinks Limmy's there now. Will not be able to get the kill, and SDC does take down Rax.
Man, I really like what the Androids are doing a lot this game. Like early on, they're just relying on their aimers, just playing forward, playing aggressive to start the round, and then really taking a step back to calm it down and let the Masters burn out their utility as they use that player advantage to just whittle down the CT side there, and they're just winning their fights and they're playing the rounds right. Gamer's gonna game.
Looks like SDC is going to go for an op pick early here. The question is, will they be able to get anything onto Triton, who's sitting in the mid window? Shot whiffs, goes wide. Triton does get taken down by SDC eventually. As I hiccup in the middle of my sentence, Jacob brought down to 4 HP. So not a total loss here for the Masters. I mean, that's a lot of unconfirmed damage onto a given player. Ooh, Limmy spot that was a stack and able to get both. 2 down, just Bones and Cryptic ready. But on the wrong side, they're going to have to completely rotate, or more likely, they're going to just save these guns.
Yeah, just really tough for the Androids. They're getting caught out with on the boost there. They really thought no one was going to be coming from apps there. They really committed towards that mid-A split there, and it hit them where it counts, and they couldn't save really last round. They're gonna save 2 guns here, and that's
Well,
gonna
they're
be
gonna
5 rounds on the
try.
board for the androids.
They're trying to save 2 guns here, but it does look like they are having Snuzz poke around a little bit. Looks like a couple players towards A site. Doesn't look like anyone's going that far, but they just don't want to make sure you're saving in a fairly obvious place.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm loving how the androids are playing this game so far. They're letting their aimers make the space, and they're playing these rounds very carefully. Um, no nonsense, just hitting them quick and taking it down from there. From
Yeah, the one master win round, right, was on that bonus round after the pistol round.
Mhm.
It got them a little bit more eco, but it screwed them up into that third round with the pistols.
Yeah,
Just brutal, close round either way. Flash comes through into mid, but it won't hit Crichton. He's sitting there with a scout in the window. Notice that this is one of their cost-saving measures. Rax on the FAMAS and Triton on the scout, just to make sure that we've got real rifles on the other players. STC trying to do a little bit of a reconnaissance there with the op, and will spot out Triton, though Triton won't be able to hit a shot on it. Lemmy does get one onto Rax over on this B site. Does get another. Lemmy has been insane at these openers on the B site. Absolutely tearing the jar open and able to get a third. Lemmy with 3 into the round. And SDC cleaning up the last 2.
yeah. I mean, that's why Lemmy's one of the best players this season. Right, going into this game, was rated as the 6th best player in the tier at 1.22, and he's definitely showing it on those entries. Uh,
We thought we picked this game because it was being close. I'm struggling to pick out a good thing that's happening for Masters right now.
Yeah, they're really not getting any footing this game so far. Androids have really come into this game and came to play, and they're just showing that they're
I like this from
outperforming.
Cryptic. I like this aggression though. Does able to get a lot of damage on the SCC, but no follow-up frag there. Oh my goodness, there's so much damage to the middle area of the map, but Subliminal is not able to hit any more shots than he was barely required to stay alive. Bones does see Snuzz here, and one shot, no shot. Every player for Android still alive. SDC and Jacob with combined 18 health though. So low, and Rax coming from behind, but the question is, will the curse hit? Oh my goodness, the Deagle curse is so bad for them right now. Bomb's planted already, just Subliminal left. He's sitting in the window. He's gonna get peeked from Jacob. Oh, the Deagle right there. It started out so good, but it ended so poorly in every team fight.
Yeah, I mean the Masters are really just not have anything going for them. I'd really be interested in seeing how they decide to switch up their CT side. Uh, Play a little aggressive, like with a little stack, a little heavy towards one
Well,
side. I'd like to
this
see
is
more
a
mid control.
this is a big move towards mid control, right? We have Triton and Cryptic both with the op. They're investing a lot into what could be mid presence here. It does look like Cryptic
There we
will be on the
go.
A side, and Cryptic takes down Pig Triton with SDC, and suddenly it's a 3-on-5 quickly for the Androids. Now, we've seen them do a lot of work that leads me to believe that they can get out of this rut, but right now, they've lost their Opper and they've lost Pig.
Yeah, but Lemmy's still alive. He might be able to catch Subliminal when he jumps up here, and sure enough, he does.
That's a free frag. The question is, will he be able to get past Cryptic? He won't. Cryptic does get the trade back. 4-on-2. Cryptic with a third in the round. Well done to the double op setup, but now the problem for the Masters is the androids know the double op setup is there. They know the double op setup is coming, right? And the question is, will they move the ops around? They were playing A in mid this round. Will they perhaps play B in mid, B and A? Will they be aggressive with them in mid? You need to start moving the ops around and playing with the ops in order to be dynamic enough to not have to worry about them
And
on the master side.
It's going to be a tale of two sides. Androids have just been able to walk across the map and basically throw no utility and take over anything. It's going to be interesting to see how they pull that out to counter the ops the rest of this half, and also, like you said, to see how the Masters decide to move the ops around and play around them.
I do love this. I do really, really love this, though. The Masters have been playing super A aggressive here. Not aggressive, but leaning A most rounds, right? With your player in mid, two there, and then this one player super deep up on Cat, right? And it makes it a little bit hard to defend B, especially when Subliminal's so deep in on Cat, and you just see him flash himself out. And now we spot 1 and 2, and Rax is taking so much damage already that it's going to be really hard to hold this. Subliminal with the AK there, though, able to take down one. Triton with another. Jacob is able to take down Rax into this, but he's the only man left. And take back everything I said. They were able to hold the B site perfectly. Masters with the third round in the half.
Yeah, where I really saw that go wrong there was there was contact really early on that B play, and they were very slow to commit there. So by the time they were actually peeking out the window, there were 3 people on the bomb site already, and it was a mix of 2 rifles and an op, and they were just thrown into a meat grinder. And sure enough, it was a clean round. 4 people surviving, finally getting some economic stability from the side of the Masters. And let's see how they can do that. See how they can use that to take advantage and come back a little bit on the CT side.
Yeah, this Molotov not helping with the mid peak from Triton here, though. There won't really be anything to gain from it. Cryptic is super far forward, and SDC puts him into the ground. Disgusting. Trying to see if he can avenge his fellow opper, but it looks like SDC is not giving him anything. These smokes are pushing him out. Bones goes through, able to take down 1, able to take down the 1.5. Pig, though, able to send Bones straight to the slaughterhouse. But waiting on that slaughterhouse one for a bit. SDC takes out Subliminal there. Oh, this is brutal from Limmy. Unable to take down the player sitting in window. Just Triton and Rax, the op and the AK, looking to try and retake this against 3. Snuz is on 1 HP. He's going to be the one player that'll be easy for either gun to take out, but it's a little brutal right there, especially with SDC completely rotating towards A main. They got to make a move on something. Pig able to take down Rax early, and it's just on Triton. Nice tag, but it won't be anything more than a tag. Immediate leaving Molly behind to make sure they can't follow.
Yeah, what a round from SDC. That was such a wild opening on the Cryptic, and I'm just here wondering if it's too late to numbers report this man, because that was not a challenger shot.
Just question mark numbers report?
Yeah. Yeah, let's get Homer in here real quick to confirm that. But here we go. Androids really took it back here and really got another round on the board there. Really nice, really clean, really capitalizing on the strong T side they already started before.
It hasn't felt like a particularly close half so far. I think that's the best way we can put this. The double up setup seems to be the best thing that has worked.
Ooh.
Triton able to get a little bit of a gap, but taken out by SDC. The double up setup has been the best thing that they've been able to pull out, right? But the problem is it's so expensive that you can't pull it out every round. And when you lose a round like you just lost, then it's really difficult to pull it back out. Pig gets flashed by his teammate. Brutal. Just trying to make some space here. Looks like they were about to see Bones, but... Ooh! Will able to see Bones. Takes a lot of damage for that kill, though. You would have liked to see the that opener headshot really quickly.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, he won. That's only 3 alive left for the CT, and now we're going to see them scramble a little bit. Moving across CT, not sure where they need to rotate, because they have to commit to 1.
Something I really want to point out quickly is the amount of map space that each team has. It's basically 0. Obviously, the T's have this super deep area. Ooh. Super deep area in mid that Limmy's able to get, but both teams just gave up a lot of space in order to try and rotate around, and it seems to be favoring the androids right now. Just Rax available for the CT side. Pig, SDC, and Limmy all available on the T side, and these are your guys, SDC and Limmy specifically, who have been absolutely destroying this game so far. They're the ones you'd see in this. Pig will get taken down. He was one of the low HP players. Question is, does SDC go on top of the ticket booth to try and peek this way? And it looks like he is. At least a little bit. Drops, but able to take down the shot anyway. 9-3 androids.
Yep, and like really looking at the Masters here, like we did, we pointed out the double op setup, and they're hitting their shots. They're doing a pretty good job, but I think the androids are just doing such a great job taking out the other 3 players that it's forcing Triton and Cryptic to play, especially Triton, to play overly aggressive with the op, in my opinion. And sometimes they're good for 3 or 4 kills, but then other times they get the one and play the aggressive play that because they feel they need a cover for their teammates, and it just forces them to get traded out so quickly, as we saw from both Triton and Cryptic that round.
Yeah, it looked like they weren't playing together was the biggest problem there. Molly gonna force out some players on A first. Triton's gonna try and go for the spam again, dangerously close to hitting Snuz there, but Snuz will be able to cross safely.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Snuz does get taken down by a grenade. Subliminal though. Ooh, that would have been an interesting time to peek. Oh, and Jacob is gonna get. Jacob is so close to getting caught with a nade here. He will. Okay, and that's the bomb. So this is a huge play for the Masters. STC though on the flank, and the problem is Bones is on the STC's flank. There's some flankception here.
Oh.
Well, STC know to look both ways. He won't, but STC takes down Cryptic. Bones with 2, putting them right into the graveyard. Snuz at top mid finally activates. 3 on 2 for the Masters.
Oh, Snuz.
Yeah, he was so shoehorned in top mid.
Dude, he was
really
just chilling
difficult.
up there. he was practically another box. I thought we were playing Metal Gear Solid and just tried hopping in one of them.
I'm pretty sure they thought he thought he was playing Battlefield there. That nade was gonna blow up those boxes and he'd have like plenty of lines of vision.
Yeah, that was some well-timed aggression. A little bit of faith, trust, and pixie dust, but it was able to win a round for the Masters, a very much needed round. And once again, we have the 2 ops from Cryptic, from Triton, and a full case utility for the Masters.
Full case utility is the big difference. They haven't had one of those in a couple of rounds. They've been working off just a couple smokes, couple of the flashes in the last couple. Everyone's got something now, though. And 3 of those smokes going to get used early. Everyone's got a flash left on them and 2 nades left on Triton and Cryptic. I've loved Limmy's play this game. Limmy has been a thorn in the side of the Masters, and they're the same thing. Just a couple shots onto Bones, but Bones, though, going to aggress. 3 smokes out for the T's, looking to do a standard little play, but they're not going to smoke out CT at all, so Cryptic's got a lot of space, but won't hit the shot. Does hit the second shot, a glorious flick. Jacob taking down Cryptic now, and it's all onto Bones sitting right here. He's the one guy. Does see the plant, does get some shots off. Plant does go down though. Jacob, yep, Jacob able to get the bomb down before anything else happened. And STC and Pig, 1 in A main, 1 in Palace against the 4 from Masters. Shot a couple times. 1 cannot get the spray transfer, and Rax takes both of them out.
Yeah, big round for the Masters, and still, as close as that round felt, 3 alive is definitely big, especially going into the last round. They're going to have enough money to get a full buy, and very potentially will actually have 6 rounds after such a struggling start.
Yeah, 6 rounds seem like 9-6 seems like a scoreline unbefitting to this game. It seems like 9. It seems like it should be a lot. It should be more like a 10-4 or something like that. But 9-6 is definitely in the reality. Right now, we'll see if they can make anything of it. Limmy's gonna push right through the smoke. I love it. Oh, and Cryptic misses a shot, but hits Jacob right in the head, domes him. Still alive, able to take down Pig as well. Holy Cryptic! It's just Limmy. He's a thorn in their side still, but a thorn in your side ain't gonna kill the team. Just gonna prick you a little.
Cryptic knew he was on stream and just hit a crazy clip after almost dying super early without getting any kills. He somehow sneaks around, jumps over a couple bullets, and gets 3 to make it a 6-round half for the Masters after a really struggling 7-1 deficit for them.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll get started with the second half here in a minute, but while we're doing that, very quick shout out to our server help here from DatHost. You can go into the Twitch description thing below and get 30% off your DatHost server. That sounds right.
DatHost,
30%, something like that. Just if you look below, there'll be a nice link for a referral, and you can get your own practice service and stuff to practice like the androids, the obvious better team currently in this matchup. No bias at all.
I heard that Upsetty Spaghetti actually uses that host as well, and it's a very great service for them.
I mean,
But
they're a terrible team, so I don't know why I don't know why it's that big of a deal that they use that host.
But anyway, here we are jumping into this game, looking at Jacob chilling in connector as we struggle. We're looking at all these lines. I think there was a desktop at
we
some
got
point,
the lines.
and now
Okay, we got a map now. Okay, so there's a fight. There's a little bit of a battle here between Cryptix and Jacob. Rax able to take down SDC early though, and Cryptic able to take down Jacob as he aggresses through the connector. Snuz is shooting blindly while he's flashbanged, able to not see anything, but does take out Bones on the quick rotate behind him. Limmy looking to be a thorn in the side again, but the question is a thorn worth what a thorn is? And it will be right now, taking out Triton. 2 left for the T side, though the bomb is planted. Quickly and quietly, the CTs want to work. Not able to take down Subliminal yet. Cryptic take down Snuz. The 2-on-2. Oh, they got to hit the headshots. They got to start hitting headshots here, and that's one less player to help out for the androids. Limmy! Oh my goodness, so much damage. So many shots have been put down. Subliminal not looking in the right direction, and Cryptic takes down Limmy. This game got very close very quickly.
Subliminal was absolutely huge in that 2v3 hold from them. He just kept jiggling around the back of that site, and the androids were never able to find him, and just so much time went by, and he was able to Subliminal was able to get support from his teammate, and they eventually just whittled them down, played the time, made the androids panic, and now they made the androids pay the price of losing that round. And then that's the 7th and the pistol advantage for the Masters.
Pistol advantage, but this game has become so close quickly, right? You assume Masters will win this round, and then it's 8-9 going into a gun round. It could so easily go the other way. Rax has been taken down to half HP, though, barely seen one, but they're ready for this aggression. 1 MAC-10, 2 MAC-10, 3 MAC-10. It's like counting fish in a barrel.
Yes, it absolutely is, and Snuz is now looking to see what he can get. Might be sneaking down. He's gonna hear Cryptic for sure, but I don't think he's gonna catch him at all. And he's probably gonna get stabbed in the back here by Bones, unless he hears them.
Ooh, well done.
Yeah, Bones just absolutely shut him down. And look at that, just like you said, it's an 8th round on the board for the Masters, and they're chilling there, right in sniffing range. This game is close.
This game is closer than we thought it would be after the first 7-1 run from the androids. True in ATO fashion, choking the game. Since Season 7, ATO known for choking. You can say that as the former GM of ATO. We, in fact, did choke a lot. True words have never been spoken. Triton's going to get taken down a little bit early in the round, but it won't be that much of an issue. Looks like the T's are just looking, waiting, trying to make a little bit of space, but they're looking for more of the aggressions. The jungle smoke coming out here from Cryptic. And what I assume is the stair smoke from Bones if they end up throwing it. He's in position for it at least.
Oh,
It
they're
looks like the
definitely
bombs
looking
on
to
the
fake this, yeah.
Yeah. Bomb though looking like on the other side of the map. I love this though.
They're probably going to rush out A.
I love the invested fakes, right? Fakes that we actually throw smokes at, we actually like put people behind while on the other side of the map something's going on, because look at
the
this.
CT
They're
activation.
SDC is already being pulled away. Snuz is already being pulled away. They think this is an actual execute.
Yep,
And why would you
huge.
not? Why would you not think this is a real execute? Like what do you have? Plant goes down, right? And you go, look at that, the plant's down.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like they're already up to their tricks.
Yeah, but
Pig.
only 1 smoke for Snuz.
Pig's ready to walk 500 miles. That'll make sense if it goes through and the setup works. It's like this whole team ready to take the site at the same time. Will they be able to deal with Triton in the corner, though? SDC's going to have to jump out of this window or go through the door. One player does choose to jump out the window. SDC does take out Triton, though. That's a good starter to open it. But there's no time left on the clock. They tried to walk 500 miles, but they could not walk 1,000.
Oh, man. That was such a crazy shot. Such a smart play by SDC. I will say that Rax kind of let his teammate in the corner down a little bit there. I felt like when you have a corner playing there, you want to do a little bit more baiting from your site player. to be able to get that guy a free kill, because SDC was able to just stand in that window and jiggle peek and really take advantage of that. I know they still lost the round, but it's going to be really interesting looking at how that team play affects it going forward.
9-9, game that we did not think was going to be this close. I know we keep saying it, but the start, it just did not look well, right? 7-1 start, and since that point, it's been, what is that, 8-2?
Oh, it was a lot to a little.
Jacob just with the P250 to start on this round. The rest of his teammates have some guns, at least Limmy on the MP9, but full weaponry for the Masters. Triton with the op in sitting in mid. Question is, will they think about Cryptic here? He is ooh, he does see the gun barrel. He sees the gun barrel, and Jacob is known to everyone. Jacob trying to run away, but he can't do anything much. Cryptic will take him out. Snuz with the trade, but he's definitely known that he's here now. Nade's not going to do anything, and they're looking for him. He's stuck. And he ends up going down. SDC, knife out. Brutal. 2 players left for the
classic
Androids.
market to be.
The problem is it's still 2 players left for the Androids, right? And Limmy is so close. He's been a thorn in their side the whole game. Let's see if 1,000 cuts will actually kill. Subliminal takes down Big, and it becomes so much harder there. Bowen's able to take down Limmy. It's a lead for the Masters. Their first lead this game.
And that was just such a weird round. It was so many people just being caught out of position. Just such an interesting play by the Masters to just send a couple guys through vent, going through market. Poor SDC just had no clue what was going on. Realized a little bit too late, and when he realized, they're already in market. Finished their shopping and ready to go.
Really? Big checkout there. All right, Androids, the first time they've been on the back foot this entire game. It has relied on SDC and Limmy to start out this game, but now Jacob, Snuz, and Pig are going to have to start to pull a little bit more weight in order to get past the Masters here. Triton going to take a good chunk of health down at the beginning of this round. That will take their Opera out of play, though he's not handling the big green right now.
Yeah, Triton was doing really well with the op earlier, but he hasn't gotten a kill in quite some time. I believe he was 10-4 at some point. Now sitting at 10-11.
They kind of got up to his tricks. It's like a lot of mid presence here from the Masters. But they haven't decided which site they're going to yet, which probably is a good thing, but so much spam onto Pig. Okay, and Pig able to take down Triton in mid though. Subliminal down, he Suz, and a good flick from Jacob, gonna take out Cryptic. Oh, I like this. Playing around the smoke, always a good time. Question is, will Rax or Subliminal peek into this? I'd like to believe no. That flash helps me further, but Limmy. Rose by any other name is still a rose. Thorn in their side the whole match.
What a good time play there by Limmy, and once again, it's a tie game at 10-10. I didn't think it was going to be a close game earlier, but hell, we signed up for this mecha, and now we're looking at a very interesting end to this game, and we'll see who pulls ahead. Both teams 3-2, both teams on opposite side of the conferences, both teams trying to establish themselves in the challenger tier of Season 11 CSC. Make it happen. This is your moment.
CSC Season 11, subtext, make it happen. I think, can that be the official Season 11 tagline?
Oh, Limmy looking to make it happen.
He's got one. He's not going to get more than one. He'll gift an AK over to the T side. And Subliminal's the right player to carry. He's got the head armor already. Jacob looking with the op to try and see if he can get a pick. And there will be smokes going in. But you need to make sure you're not committing to this, right? We've seen them use smokes as fakes before, though. This is not a fake. This is a full-on execute from the T side with just pistols. SDC staying a little longer than he normally would have. He's a little scared there at this point. Snuz able to take down one. See if he can get anything more, but it is a 4v3, and there's not many weapons for the T side. Deagle comes through for 2 shots, but nothing more than that. Subliminal, seeing one, seeing a lot. He's gonna get overwhelmed fairly quickly here. He's got Snuz right in front of him, and Jacob is able to take him down from the lower. They got that high-low shrubbery effect right there.
Yeah, this was an interesting round. I feel like we can, in a weird way, we could say this was almost a success for both teams here. You're looking at the Androids, the CT side, they win the round, or they should have won the round. It's a save round, but they have 4 people survive. That's going to be good for their economy, especially at the end of the game. Whereas you're on their Masters side, it's a save round. You got the bomb plant. Now you're rich. You're good to go. You're good to go in this round. And once again, it's good to buy towards the end of this game.
Let's see what the androids can do. They got a little bit more firepower behind these rifles than AK for Snuz with the Deagle picked up from one of the master players last round.
Ooh.
Cryptic taking down to 2 HP top mid.
It
That's
could be
from-
0.
It could have been 0. It's basically 0. We'll see if he can do anything meaningful with that 2 HP, or if it'll just be an accidental nade or a shot from a teammate that'll end up taking him out. Personally, I'm for getting hit in the face twice with a flash, but I highly doubt that's going to happen.
Hey, it can happen.
It could. All right,
Here we
looks like
are.
they're
It's
just
actually a heavy lean towards A.
heavy lean towards mid right now, actually. Seems like they could be going either direction. They got 1 player deep in each site, 3 players sitting in mid, but it looks like it's going to end up towards B. Bombs there. They've got 2 in underpass. Oh, sorry, 1 in underpass. Bones actually has made his way into ladder room. Impressively. A couple flashes go through. Snuz
Bones is
looking
gonna
to
get
take
caught.
Bones. Looks like he knows, but he doesn't know.
Bones better know. He saw
Oh,
a
I think
flash.
Bones knows. The question is,
Or
does Snuz
Snuz.
know?
Snow should know. He saw the flash.
Cryptic's able to just slide past. A lot of damage on the Mimi, and Snuz does know, but he doesn't know quick enough. Bones able to take one out. Jacob, he's got a little bit of a gap, but he doesn't want to use it. Here's the plan. He tries for this. No, he tries for the scope through the smoke. Won't be able to get anything, and that op right there from Triton is terrifying.
Yeah, Triton's one of the best oppers that's been in CSC for a very long time. Maybe considered it a crutch, but that crutch is very powerful.
Yeah, they're just trying to run away here, but Bones putting them right into their graveyard. 1 down onto Jacob, 2 down onto SDC, and that's 2 more graves.
Yeah, what a great job of angle swapping there from Bones. And it's an 11th round on the board. I believe it was 4 of them who survived there. So, I mean, you know, I'm a big person who likes to talk about the big economy. It's very important there. 11-11, these guys just keep trading these rounds back and forth, making it very dicey. And I'm really liking how the Masters are establishing a lot of mid control very early, and just using the picks around the map to really dictate how they're going to be playing it. Really relying heavily on the default, but as I say that, they're relying heavily on an A rush.
Yeah, I like this. This is a super dynamic shift of tempo in this game. And look at how many little people, they're already playing retake from the CTs, right? They're trying to force their way in, but there's no smokes. They're not using smokes. Finally, the first jungle smoke goes through, and Molotov's into CT. Not CT, sorry, into jungle. But it looks like the round's already over, and we're 20 seconds in.
Yeah, that was just an incredibly brilliant gear shift from the Masters. And the academics here are really making some big brain plays on that call.
Looks like SDC's trying to find something, but he can't find the gap to get him up the stairs. Flash goes through on Snuz. They're just getting timed out of this round here.
They
And
need to
they're
save.
saving.
And they have 2 guys who can buy guns anyway, so that's going to be good. But SDC loses a very important gun, and that's probably going to be the call to save on next round as well. 12-11 for the Masters, and I would expect a timeout to come here from the Androids either here or in the next round.
There's the Android timeout. I don't hate going for that fight as SDC. I know he loses the gun, and like monetary wise, that gun's 3,100. And he had to have some armor, so say it's 600. So you're looking at like what, 37, and you get 29 back. I don't hate it. If he gets a kill there, I actually really like it. Any hit towards the T economy is a good hit right now.
I don't really think at this point in the game hitting the T economy really benefits you that much. At least in terms of what you're risking.
Yeah, I think they were gonna be on a weird buy here either way. Like if they had one more rifle here, because they have one more on the ground, right? So the question is like Lemmy gets upgraded from an M4, MP9 to an M4A4, but like, does it really matter?
More utility on the board as well.
Lemmy's been playing in a way that I don't think he particularly needs the M4A4 to function. So, ooh, a little peek of bones there. Is able to take it out. These M4A4s though, they're going through. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they could have functioned even better with another A4.
Yeah, they're cooking. I like the very aggressive peaks there from the CT side. Really surprised the Masters. The Masters were just being allowed to walk through the map, and this time the Android said no.
Look at how scared Triton is. He was sitting in their spawn looking towards if there was aggression from A. He was terrified with the op. He's pushed through into mid now, right? But they have next to no space, right? They've got the space that Cryptic has, which is just literally the 3 feet in front of him, and Triton can look down mid, but Cryptic's got to re-clear all of this as he pushes back up into B apps. They're looking to split here. I don't think they know about Snuz.
Yeah, I mean, they have to know that there's likely going to be 2 towards B, and sure enough, that was a smart play by Triton to rotate around, and they get the early pick on SDC. It's another big pick on a Snuz, and that's going to be the B control. And we'll see how the CTs decide to rotate here as the bomb is still on a race, and we'll see if they can beat it and possibly plant it for market.
So bomb will go down successfully, unless they plant in the open. They're planting in the open. Okay, bomb still will go down successfully. They're looking to plant from the van, but Triton's already been hit. He's been spotted. Question is, can he hit anything insane here to make it go through? He does hit Pig on the aggression. Lemmy is in the back lines again. He's been there the whole game, not able to take down anything.
Oh my gosh, what a crazy round there. 2v4, and what a play by Cryptic to open up the B site, and almost a massive blunder from Triton. Really nice shot by him, but that could have been absolutely detrimental if he goes down when he's jumping around, and it's planted for Cat, and Cryptic would have just been stuck out there.
They're forcing here. They're on full loss bonus. They know if they lose this round, they can cobble together a bye. So they're forcing here. And I kind of
missed the smoke.
Oh, the smoke fucked though. Someone bleep that in post. Screwed the smoke though. Triton is just so forced out back now. Flash gonna keep flashing him. He's so blind. He has no clue what's happening, no clue where he is. He's checking his watch, trying to figure out what last time he knew anything about. Cryptic takes down SDC across the map at the same time, and that's the B site so free and clear.
Here I am thinking it's a big round for the androids, but they left B open.
It seems to have been a problem. The over rotates from the androids on this CT side have been brutal. They're now having to walk 500 miles to try and get back into this round.
I think that was intentional noise.
I think it was too. Pig's trying to get into the site. Jacob on his own crusade on the side. Pig with one down. Cryptic with another. Lemmy, he's got so much to do. The jump, he hit so much damage, but there's no confirmed kill, and both players just fall right down at the doorstep.
Man, what a turn of events for that round. We had Triton over there to smoke the molly for his boy on A site for a little bit of quick aggression for the Masters. Unfortunately, he gets his friend killed, looks disappointed at the molly, but the rotates come to A site, and it's a free plant and a free win for the Masters, able to hold it down. And now it's 14-11, and we see a save round for the androids playing for the tie.
Something interesting here, though it's not that interesting, right? Is the androids here playing for overtime. SDC pokes his head out, but gets taken off quickly by Bones. Bones with 2 more skeletons in the closet. Jacob goes down in the middle from Rax. And so quickly this round is gone. Snuz is the last one standing with his deagle. It's got so much work to do, but he won't be able to get anything done. A couple shots here and there, and they already know he's over on B. Bomb's going over to A. Do they even need to try and hunt this kill?
They really don't. They knew this was a save round. They know it's not really going to benefit the androids that much as being able to save here.
Yeah, Snuzz should probably go for this, at least a little bit. Subliminal gonna take down Snuzz on the jiggle peek though.
Yeah.
15-11.
15-11 for the Masters. It was 7-1 for the androids, and then it was 8-3 at one point. I mean, the whole time we didn't think this was gonna be a game that the Masters really had a chance in.
Can we get the scoreboard back up? We need to point something out. The Masters have very similar profile photos that all represent blue cartoon characters. It's fantastic. They're players with Squirtles, with other things. SDC, though, with the opener on Triton. It's going to help out a little bit. We've seen the Masters come back when they've been at a numbers deficit already this game. SDC try. Ooh, Bones thinks he heard something, and probably did. It's in there watching for stairs, trying to see if SDC will peek his head out again. Nothing there. 100 EDR flat on Bones. He's been working this game to try and do everything for the Master side, trying to bring them back into this game. Him and Cryptic have been on an absolute tear.
Yes, they have. Subliminal.
Yeah, SDC gets taken out by Subliminal. Poked his head out.
Oh, Pig's done.
Bones knows he's there. Limmy comes around town and does take out Subliminal. Bones he's so stuck. Bones is going to get taken out there too. This is looking more and more like an Android's round every second. But it's just the op left on B and Snuzz with the M4 in mid. If they could take down the M4, this could be massive. Flash is going to go through. Snuzz does not peek out over it though. Stays calm, cool, and collected. Smoke going to go through.
Oh, it's a 4v2. Just hold the sights.
Oh, and Jacob misses the shot. That's rough to start out this retake. Or actually to continue this hold. Max able to take down one, missed another one with the kill onto Jacob, and Snuzz is getting eaten alive by the fire. Cryptic trained on the doorway, trying to make sure nobody comes through while his teammate is playing the bomb here. Could they win this off of a 2v4? The question is maybe. Will not be able to take down Pig, but they know they're both market. Just nothing will come of it. Snuzz and Pig able to keep the androids' hope of becoming 4-2 alive.
Absolutely. What a big round there. I want to say from Limmy in the beginning. Pig was absolutely dead to rights underneath balcony. He's able to pick off the guy that jumped on the site, and that forced the sandwich guy to activate and hunt him down, and that Pig was able to activate off his teammate. So they traded timings, traded angles, got themselves a free chance there, and it's another round. But I want to say the androids almost threw that round after a 4v2 advantage, playing it less safe than they could have. They could have held it down, and that could hurt their money a little bit.
Definitely. SDC looking to try and get a pick into mid, but it doesn't look like Triton's willing to give him much. And Pig's looking to try and aggress here to maybe get Triton a little bit. Cryptic, a couple shots. It looks like there's a little bit of a gap there. Nade's going to take a good chunk of health on that SDC. Oh my goodness, so much damage exchange between the two. 78 something off over. Nade's going to go through into connector. Won't take any damage off, but it is still a good warning shot. Triton takes out SDC through the wall. Subliminal's trying to get a little bit of space here towards the bottom area of the map. Oh, I really like that double set of Molotov. It pushes Snuzz so far back.
Oof.
Some more unconfirmed damage. Bones, though, it's just making his way through the site. Doesn't see the one on the left. 4x3. Rough there. Pig able to take Bones out. And that's a huge amount of the A site space that was taken. Just absolutely given away quickly. Subliminal trying to go back underneath. We'll see if he's able to get any more of the space. It doesn't look like any of the CTs have pushed through apps. So it looks like the Ts will have that space pretty free.
Yeah, pretty free indeed. And look at this. They're relying on the B play. It's been huge for them this half. And let's see if they can close it out.
Jacob not going to be able to see much, but his teammate does take it through. Snuz able to get one, but so many shots going through. He's so tagged up now, and Triton's going to take down Jacob. Rax with Snuz, Pig with Subliminal, Pig with another onto Rax. And the question is, will Triton be able to take down Pig? He's been so good this round. 3 kills already to his name. Can he put one more into the slaughterhouse? But the Androids win on time.
Wow. That was
Weird
absolutely
round.
crazy. Such a weird round. Unfortunately, Triton, before he got that kill, he actually did tag him through the wall with about 14 seconds left in the round. If he did that, he could have grabbed the bomb, could have planted, could have had a post plant. But, you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda. And now it's 15-13. But that does put the economic situation very weird for the Androids.
Yeah, the XM25 has come out here. XM25, XM10. 1025? That sounds more right. the auto shotty has come out for Jacob. Monetary issues are rough. The FAMAS out as well. Just juxtaposed with the AWP and the M4s that they've got. SDC with the first. Limmy dying to Pig. And Subliminal tries to do a nice little wide swing there, but it won't be able to take out much. Pig trying to do a wide swing. He won't be able to take much more than Subliminal's head. Ooh, nade comes through. Huge damage onto Subliminal. Oh, SDC able to take down Subliminal there too. Just 2 players left for the Masters. Everything's quiet.
Oh.
SDC able to take Bones out though, and it looks to flash to get some more mid presence, and it looks like an Android round wrapped up in a nice bow tie. We'll see what Rax can do. But 19 and 18 for Rax does not impose a huge amount of confidence, though that one kill may have set him up for trying to clutch this out.
And both going to be coming from mid. If Rax picks this up, he might be able to get into CT, and sure enough he does. He's going to clear it, and then the bomb's going to be planted for him, and he does have 1 flashbang remaining.
I think they know he's CT. I think they were able to see it a little bit, but there's nade and stuff as if he's not. They should have seen that flash go through, though. Planted for CT. Rax able to grab 1, not able to grab the second. Jacob is able to keep this game alive. 14-15. Masters, whoever wins this round, is brutal for the Masters, right, if they don't win this. As we said earlier, 7-1 to start the game out. Really quickly, while the scoreboard's up, I want to point out the blue profile pictures for the Androids.
Awesome.
They're all cartoon characters in blue. We got a Yoshi, we got a Squirtle, we got... I don't know what Limmy's got. Or Pig, for that matter.
Something blue.
Oh, Limmy is Gumball from Gumball, we think.
Okay. That's cute.
I don't know what Pig is. I think Pig's just actually a blue pig. And SDC, just black and white photo. We don't need to worry about that bit.
Wow, whack. Whack, SDC. You might be the top of the scoreboard, but you're not top of the hearts. Now it is 15-14. Androids are clawing their way back, only having 1 survive the last couple rounds. So you're going to see that really affect on their kits and their utility. That being said, it's not a great buy on the side of the Masters either. So we'll really see what happens there. I think it's going to be something aggressive from the Masters, but I'm not sure where they're going to go.
All right, so I do need to note something. A pet peeve of mine. Limmy has purchased a decoy into this round and is keeping it while he has a silenced weapon. I hate this. People do this, and I hate it. Stop doing it. You have a silenced weapon. Don't do it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You know, fake flashes are awesome. You know, sometimes you got to do it. But just do it. That's what the Androids need to do to win this round and send it to overtime. Is this something that's in the cards tonight? We'll see on this A-take here.
Looks like a full standard A-take, which they have not done in a bit, and a lot of damage onto the T side. Holy smokes, the nade, and Limmy activates. Able to take 1-2 out. Just Triton and Bones left. Can they do anything? Limmy's already in this spot. Jacob is standing above a player. Triton has somehow gotten through. SDC not able to take out anything. Bones is the last one alive, and Limby takes him out. We're going to overtime.
Man, I don't know if I'm ready for overtime here. That was just so weird. It was such a telegraphed A-take. which was great for the CT sides. They were able to put a lot of utility damage very early on the minimal utility they did have. But how on earth do the Masters not kill a Firebox player on an A default? Oh,
Why is it that every time you and I cast, we always get these like long games?
I don't know. It's just meant to be.
Cast like twice a season at most, and every time it's like double overtime or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's overtime on Mirage, the classic. Oh,
Overtime Mirage, almost as classic as Overtime on Inferno.
I feel like I've been watching overtime on Mirage for the last 11 years, but
6
here we go.
Guess what? You'll still be watching Overtime Mirage in CS2.
Heck yes.
All right, Triton looking for an early pick. They've invested into the op. Both sides have, but no one's invested into double op yet. It's just like standard presence from the Ts and the CTs. They're leaning a little towards A, the CTs. No specific mid player, but they do have two in connector backing each other up. Molotovs through into the middle window, trying to make sure nobody's able to get there. A lot of chip damage taken so far, but nothing lethal. Big is going to see Rex here. He does see him. Rax won't be taken down much further, though, than he already is. That Molotov could do a lot, but it'll just push Rax back. Nade won't help either. But a lot of just damage, unconfirmed between both teams.
Yeah, just nickel and diming this whole game. It's been weird. It's been a lot of fast plays this whole game, and now we're seeing a very slow overtime round. We're already a minute deep here.
Yeah, 40 seconds left. The Masters do need to put something together in the next couple of seconds to start to work towards a side. And it looks like they've chosen A. Jacob and Limmy are the ones here. They've mollied out early under. Subliminal's going to be the first one. Yeah, Subliminal's got no HP though. Cryptic able to take down Jacob. The question is, will they look Ninja for Pig? They will. SDC taking down Cryptic and Bones, taking down Snuzz, but just Triton and Bones able to take down so many players in this round.
What's been interesting about this game this whole time, it's been very fast paced, a lot of util to really slow these teams down. This round, the Masters decided to play it very slow. Lots of contact early on just to let the androids know that they're there. And then we saw it. With 40 seconds left on the board, there was only one smoke, a handful of flashes left for the androids. And by the time that A take hit, they were just running around, hitting shots. It looked like they were going through a whole damn like a aim training map.
It's going to be a mid-smoke that goes through here. Trying to just force out this off player early, and SDC's already jumped through the window and back up into con. Looking to see if anyone pokes his head out. Oh my goodness, timing is just a little rough there. I love that from SDC, checking under, able to take down Bone. Does he know the second? He does know the second, won't be able to get any shots through. Pig's there in window, he just can't see anything. He's so smoked out.
Triton's pushing out A while Limmy's pushing into Pals. This is a weird timing that could change this game. But Limmy's caught.
Subliminal saw it. Limmy's got to push back. He's got to give that space back up.
Triton's making the smart play by coming and pushing.
But
I would like to see the Masters go B here.
I think that's the right call. The problem is Triton is so in an island of his own, and they have no clue he's here. But he's got no one to kill. He's silent the whole way through. He can't even take it down Snuzz, which is, I think, the biggest problem for these CTs right now. Yeah, Snuzz here. Got one.
Triton's activating. He's not going to know the backside.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well done by the androids.
Just another weird T side. We were able to see earlier this game, and teams had 3 people through vent into a flank market, and here we are seeing Triton push all the way out A ramp, into jungle, into window, into market, and not pick one player off. It was just such a series of unfortunate timings, and now 16 rounds on the board for each side, trading rounds once again like when it was 10-10 until 10-13.
Yeah, I want to point out here, top performers this game, both on the androids, SDC and Limmy, 27 and 29 kills respectively. No one on the Masters doing bad either. 3 players between 23 and 25 kills, but the 2 on the androids really making a name for themselves right here. Looks like they're starting the standard smokes for a site take for the Masters.
This will be interesting because they're leaning heavily towards A. The androids are.
I like this for Emily. I like this fact-finding play. He does find subliminal. He knows there's some amount of players here. And it looks like they're just pulling off that. Oh, maybe they're sticking. They're unsure. I think the T's are really unsure because of that push into Palace.
Yeah, they want to send a player back into Palace, but this is going to be really tough. But the rotations, the androids are getting anxious.
So it's going to be a lot on STC here. He's the one guy that's got some space.
Ooh, big play.
Limmy with 3 though. Pig gonna take Limmy down with the self nade, but Cryptic's the last one. He does get 1. Jacob and Snuz though really trying to pull off this right here. Sees 1, but the question is, will he see the second peek? He did.
He has the bomb. 15 seconds left in the round.
Super high flash. Oh my goodness, Cryptic.
What a play by Cryptic. Threw an obnoxiously high flash. Forced the other team that he knew he was going to peek, and he didn't peek, and then peeked last second, and he turned at the worst possible time, and Cryptic really makes the clutch happen, and now it's 17 on the board for the Masters. Only need 2 more to win this game. Oh my gosh, 3 HP clutch. Absolutely huge play from him. And now we're going into the second half of overtime as Mecha tries to recover his hyperventilation.
The worst part is that was Firehawk's hyperventilation. I was just silent.
Oh, well, you know what? We're all one here. All right.
I took that opportunity to get more limber and cooled off. It's very warm here. For some reason, New York has decided it's going to be warm. Something about the summer.
It hasn't been hot in Cali.
Ugh,
It's been bright.
Speaking of bright, it looks like bright futures here for the androids. They've got 16, sorry. Question is, can they get more? They've gotten the 2 openers from Jacob onto the catwalk. Bones sitting in top con, ready for if anything comes through, but it just looks like the T's are going to take their space and leave. 3 left alive for the Masters. Really good spray from Jacob to start with the nice flash from Pig. I like that flash to try and gain some space back. They don't know about Limmy right below, and they do know about Jacob sitting in the chair, but I don't think anyone expected this to.
Oh no.
He's about flashing Cryptic. We saw what he can do with it, but it doesn't look like he's gonna actually commit to it yet.
Cryptic's in a weird spot.
I like the jump up here from Cryptic. Oh my goodness, Pig. Thank goodness he hits the shot.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And once again, we're seeing another potential traded round here.
A little bit of a gap, but the gap won't really help him here. Triton will take one out. Jacob is taken out through the smoke by Bones.
Not again.
Winning this for the CTs puts them on 18. Limmy with 1. Limmy with almost 2.
Limmy. And sure enough, they close it out. It's 17-17. And man, I don't know about you. It's first to 19 rounds. Either one team's winning both of these, or we're going to double OT.
It feels like a double OT game. It feels like it's been so close this entire game. My sleep schedule does not want this to be a double OT
Dude,
game.
I just want to play FIFA, man.
I did my FIFA earlier today.
But here we are. It's another buy. It's OT. It's buys all the time. And
buys all the time. Give me a pistol round in OT. I want it. Not just a pistol round, like a full eco round in OT. All right, a couple of nades, going to take some damage down onto the Masters, but it won't be anything huge. Limmy's going to do the same play he did this entire T-side, which is trying to get some space. Bones does see him in the nade and the shot. All right, that's a good opener from the Masters onto the androids. Limmy has been cooking, by the way. 34 kills on him.
There's a reason he's one of the top players in the Chally division this season. Oh.
Quiet now. Everyone's silent. I've cut noise. A couple flashes through on mid. Nothing huge yet. Jacob is going to try and gain some space. Just a little bit of space. Not a lot of space, but a little bit of space. A lot of shots from Subliminal, but nothing's hidden Jacob. He's got that bullet shield around him. Ooh, doesn't see Cryptic, but Jacob is on a rampage right now. He just absolutely juked all the bullets like he's
Cryptic.
a coin shot, and then absolutely takes down
He
two.
got spotted.
Oh, Pig able to take down Cryptic. Jacob finally goes down, but Pig is able to finish the round off. 18 for the Androids, looking for 19.
Pig had no reason to win that round there. He wasn't using any utility. He was very low on HP, and he was just trying to jiggle peek, just hoping to cross with the bomb. The cross was covered by the Masters, and sure enough, he jiggles, gets the headshot, and gets the 18th on the board. And now the Androids have a real good chance here, and we're going to see no ops on the board for the Masters because they haven't won a round in this half of OT.
It's a little tough. I mean, there's no ops for either team, right? And I actually like the decision from the Androids not to go for the op. I think that their playstyle has suited them well to just kind of going and vibing and playing in space. Trying gets hit with a lot of damage. Shaking SDC with some as well. Subliminal's able to take down SDC. Oh, the trades coming through quickly. 3v4, but Subliminal's on such low HP. Does it really matter that we're on 4?
3v4, but look at this space that Limmy has on B site. He's the only one there. No one's home, but sure enough, it's Triton hoping to get back there. And we'll see what Limmy has.
Triton getting taken
That's a
down by
big
Limmy.
opener right there. Where's the bomb? Bomb's just going default on
bomb's
apps.
Down. Yeah, bomb's down, default. They're going to look to try and get anything. Limmy, I like the aggression here from Limmy. Gonna think twice about it. Definitely thinking, though. Subliminal is in a good position to get shot by Limmy. Do you need anybody else? This guy has been insane. His entire match on the door of 40 kills. He's the one who's got to clutch it for the team. Can he do anything here? He can't. Bones are going to take them to a second overtime.
Another overtime. Why? Why is this happening to us, Mecca? Why did the Masters have to master CT side on the last round of overtime? Here we are. Here we are. It's first to 22 now. And let's see who's going to feel it. Limmy's cooking. Cryptic's cooking. Rax is cooking. SDC's cooking.
I feel the need right now for a for just like a meme template of do you know the Invader Vi stream bit, which is like the planet is dying, the government hates us, do you really need anyone else? And it goes into like a COD montage. I feel like we could do that with a Limmy montage from this game and it would work just as well.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I agree.
I'm gonna send you the clip. It's important to see. It's important to watch. I think all of chat is now upset that you do not know what this thing is.
Hey, it's okay. You know,
Chat will notice in a minute and a half, and okay, well, chat will notice at one point. Hopefully, maybe.
I don't even know if I want to click that, but here we are clicking
do.
into the second round or second half of OT. We see an op on the side of Triton, able to pick that back up. Interested to see what he does. SBC gets a great kick.
So much damage early. Oh my goodness! And Jacob with the same amount back onto Rax. Holy, Rax with 4 damage, able to get out of the Molotov, living like fire.
I feel like that's the most OT or most utility I've seen this entire game.
It may be. Able to just drop down a little bit, trying to make sure he doesn't die here. SDC and Rax, the 2 low HP players, who will see the other first? Because whenever one moves, if SDC does see Rax second, but he gets the kill first. 3 left for the CT side and 4 for the Androids. That numbers game is starting to come in. Flash over to try and get Limmy out of whatever hell he's gotten himself into here. Bones able to take down Snuz in the back of the head. Looks like they're just going to go and say, hey, we tried our best on A. Let's just try our best on B for a minute here. That's where we're going to end up committing here. And it looks like the Masters seem to have an idea here with just 30 seconds left on the board. They looked like they were moving Bones over. Look like they're still thinking about moving Bones over. It's in progress. Let's say that.
Yeah. 3-man take on B site. Feel like we've seen a lot of big moments in B site this game. It's not what you see normally on Mirage, but here we go with Triton making big plays.
He's got 2. It's all onto Pig. Pig has been great in these clutch moments. Fake plants, but Triton will get the third. 19 rounds. He got magic number we're looking for right now, I believe, is 22.
Magic number is indeed 22. Triton coming up big in overtime. He came up big in the Elite Grand Finals back in Season 8. And
we just tested a large amount of knowledge.
I mean, that traumatized me. I had to watch that game live. I had to watch him do it to my team, and now I get to watch him do it to the Androids. Big play from Triton. Let's see how he makes this impact heard on the rest of this half.
Up comes out mid. He's just going to go for the spam peek again. I like it. There's a little bit of gap. Oh, but so much damage has been gotten to him. He got caught out. Taken down, right? SDC chunked a little bit on health, and Bones is going to peek out a little. Knows at least 2 here. Saw both nades coming out. Pig down a good chunk of health, but will take Bones and put his skeleton right into the grave. A lot of shots from Pig onto Subliminal there as well. Triton not going to be able to get anything onto the onto Snuzz, trying to run away into the apartment. The bomb is still in CT, in T-spawn. I'd like to point that out. Shouldn't be an issue, but there's still 5 alive for the androids. This is that was a ballsy push right there from SDC, but Triton is now in such a bad position and taken down by SDC from the pack. 19-19.
That was such a quick round, such a weird round, such a good round from the Androids. 19-19. And here we are. Traded rounds back and forth, but this time, Triton is still able to buy an op in this 3rd round. I really want to see where he makes this impact happen. It didn't happen last round. It happened on the 1st round. He needs to make plays for the Master CT side to work.
I like this move from Triton to try and maybe get some A main play. He was seen by STC. Rax will take down Limmy again. That's a really big carry here. Cryptic taking down Jacob. It has been trade after trade after trade in every single one of these rounds. We see a great Masters round, then a great Android round, then a great Master round, and it keeps going around and around and around. Will we stop? Nobody knows.
Oh, nobody knows indeed, but it's a 4v2 advantage for the Masters. We've seen a lot of these 4v2s go to the side of the 2 side, and now here we are. An A play, Pig and Snuzz, 2 big players this game, and now we're seeing it. We're seeing the movement happen, but there's a lot of presence watching this A.
There's a lot of presence watching it, but it's odd because there's there's your player in CT who's watching towards connector. Does see Pig, but will get taken out, and now they know, but everyone else is outside, and that one smoke that they just threw kind of blocks everyone out. Yeah, it'll let Subliminal peek out, but all your players jungle, all of your players are in the same place. Your eggs are all in the same basket. I love the idea there from Pig on trying to peek into it on that op like close range, but it doesn't help, and it does not help at all that there's a player in CT that'll take down Snuzz from the side. 19 goes to 20. Masters up going into the 2nd side.
Yeah, it's really tough for coming back in a 2v4 there when you only have that one smoke. It was a 2v3. I think Pig made the right play. You have to take some type of advantage. Hope you have a 1v1 on some type of angle, especially when you don't have the utility. Unfortunately, it just didn't go that way. Triton was too quick, and they were too clean, and it's a 20th on the board, 20-19. The Masters just need 2 more rounds to win this game, whereas the Androids need a sweep.
Ooh. Dude, it does look a little dire here for the Androids. 19 rounds.
I know. I mean, it's looked dire this whole game. It's been weird this whole game. They're just it's just trading blows, trading momentum. The Androids started this game up 7-1, and then they found themselves down 15-12 or 14-12, 14-10, and they somehow sent it to overtime. And here we are in double OT.
So I'll just take a quick sigh together, quick breathing. Looks like Bones is going to try and take down Limmy from behind a triple box, but Limmy's not giving him anything. A couple pieces of damage onto Triton and Subliminal. Ops out for both teams. Opposed to what ended the second half of the first overtime, where neither team had an op. We're starting out with ops here. I think it's probably a good move. It seems that Triton is crutching a little today. But will get taken out by SDC, who's been patiently watching that angle. A little bit of gap in the smoke. Like the aggression from Bones. 1, 2, 3. Nice little spray down there from Bones, able to get something going. Just 2 left for the Androids, and this is looking untenable for everyone else. Subliminal does so much. Sorry, Limmy does so much damage to try and get Subliminal and Cryptic there, but is not able to get a single one of them, and it's just onto Snuz sitting here. And it looks, they already know where he is. They heard the Molotov. Brutal.
Yeah, absolutely crazy round from Bones there. Just wandering all the way to peeking the connector. It's not 1, not 2, but gets 3. And that's match point. They have 2 chances to seal the deal here. The Masters, this is your time. This is your moment. Down 7-1, starting on your CT side. You've worked hard for this. Go and take it.
Let's see if they can do it. They've full weapons across the board, right? An AUG out for Snuz. A little bit of an odd weapon, but I can definitely see the appeal of it in the situation. Snuz being the sole B player right here, which I actually like that adaptation from them. This little angle is an angle that not many people check for. Triton's going to get taken down a lot of health, down to 50 HP without seeing a single soul so far. Snuz, though, taking out Subliminal from that little jump up spot. He won't be able to really use it again. They'll know where he shot from. It's the first time he's really used it this game. They definitely used it before, but he's not gotten a kill from it. So can't really use it again. It's one of those one and done spots, but good off angle to start. Nade comes through from Cryptic to try and just get anything done. But Snuz and company won't get taken out that easily, except by Bones, who will take them out pretty easily. Snuz taking out Rex, and Cryptic taking down Pig. Bones taking out Snuz. It looking like it's a 20-second round. Bomb is already on the site. And look at where Triton is. Triton is so far away from the rest of this team. It's just a 2v2 retake to start. It's super odd. I kind of hate where Triton is right now. He's going to try and look across, and he does spot Jacob. So the late lurk does pay dividends for right now. Question is, what will Limmy do? He has been the guy. He's been the guy who's now got 33 HP taken off, chunked right off him. Cryptic takes him down to end the game. The Masters in double overtime take out the Androids.
Yeah, what a big game. What a tough fight. What a tough on this map. Masters down 7-1, start this game on the CT side, clawed their way back, and it choked a little bit to end of the regulation, but here they are finishing it up, and the only thing that matters is that win on the board. They are now 4-2 on the season, whereas the Androids dropped 3-3 in their conference.
And thank you to everybody who tuned in, either during matches or after matches ended. Again, my name has been Mechatronic. This has been T-Noodle. This has been Firehawk on the observing sticks, metaphorically, obviously. Make sure to follow CSC on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and right here on Twitch, which you're already on, so that should be pretty simple. And make sure to check out the website that's below to see any of the scorelines from the other matches. There's articles and other stuff on there. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsor from tonight's servers, which is DatHost. You can get 30% off your first month using the referral link below in the section. We will be back again on Thursday for more streams and content and etc. So be back, and we will see you all again on Thursday.